Welcome to restructuring your water and food using Orgonite Ireland charging plates. Our Orgonite charging plates are made with certified non-toxic resin, sacred symbols, heavy-duty tensor rings, different metals, crystals and shungite. Each of these items can restructure water on their own, but combining their powers brings the highest level of healing energy. These charging plates can be used to restructure your water and your food. This brings healing on a cellular level. You can use the plates for charging individual items, but a really great place to keep it is in your fridge. By placing our Orgonite charging plates in your fridge, this actually turns your entire fridge into an orgon accumulator, restructuring and charging all your foods with this powerful life force energy. Structured water has a greater biological activity. If we look into water's liquid crystalline phase, where water molecules exist in a repeating geometric array similar to the molecular pattern found in a solid crystal, although the molecules remain independently mobile, they respond as a coherent whole. This is living structured water, an organized network that responds to its environment, carrying signals and supportive vibratory information to the life forms it supports. Water can be vibrantly alive, or it can be barely alive and stagnant. Although much of the water on the planet today has been mistreated, to the point that its life hangs by a drop, understanding a few simple concepts can return water's life force. The first step is to restore the liquid crystalline network. Then the addition of frequencies, information completes the task. Structured water is a molecular arrangement of water molecules that exist when water is near hydrophilic water-loving surfaces. Much like ice water, molecules join together within hexagonal structure, single layer sheet, but unlike ice, however, the sheets are flexible and move independently as they are not glued together by protons. The majority of water in your body is structured water, as your bodily tissues are hydrophilic. Structured water has a greater biological activity. It has more life force energy. Think of rainwater that falls on the top of a mountain and joins together into a river that's running down the mountain. The water is constantly moving through rocks, trees, minerals, soil, etc. As that water flows through all those elements, it arrives at the bottom of the mountain in its fully structured form. Think of how water travels in a vortex, going around and around. This vortex motion makes the water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. In a properly designed vortex, some water molecules dissociate into hydrogen and oxygen. This newly created oxygen and any oxygen already dissolved in the water is mixed up uniformly. Oxygen itself is a hydrophilic element. Hexagonal sheets of structured water grow outward from the oxygen, layer by layer. We are talking about vortexes and these energy patterns that happen. When you put food or a glass of water onto our Orgonite charging plate, the energy that comes off the Orgonite charging plate forms a vortex in the water. Orgonite creates this amazing energy field. Most of the research into structured water has been done by Dr. Polak. His research has basically concluded that structured water is energized water. It's charged. So when you drink this water, the structured water that's in your cells gets replenished and recharged by this energy. Tensor rings also restructure food and water. A tensor ring is an infinite source of energy, which is neither electric nor magnetic. It brings tranquility and stability to chaos. and very easily stabilizes the biomagnetic energy field of the body. The tensor field produces a measurable Earth gravity effect. When copper is heated and drawn to create the wire we use in our tensor rings, the crystalline structure within the wire is aligned and creates a one-way piezoelectric energy flow. When a wire is folded, twisted, and the ends meet back on themselves, this creates a continuous flow of energy both ways. When cut to precise measurements, the twisted crystalline copper creates an antenna. So tensor rings are basically a piezoelectric powered antenna. These precise measures are called Cupid measures. Several Cupid measures have been found that were used to align and construct sacred sites around the world. Yet only a dozen or so Cupids are known to create tensor fields at this time. The tensor field produces a measurable Earth gravity effect. Tensor technology is known for its use in healing, stimulating and restructuring water, stimulating plant growth and vitality, contact with the invisible, and thousands of other possible effects, including EMF protection. Each ring is designed to create a quantum field. Wherever they are placed, the energy field they create helps raise the vibration of an area or room or orgonite that they are placed in. Shungite. This rare mineral is so amazing. Where do I even start? It's hard to understand why so few people know about shungite, considering its history and now the science behind it. Shungite boosts your energy, heals, relieves stress, detoxifies, and purifies body and mind, protects against harmful EMFs, and increases physical and mental balance. To understand shungite better and to use it to its full advantage, here's what you need to know. A natural mineral of unusual composition and structure, shungite is an ancient rock formation that's about 2 billion years old. It comes from only one place on Earth, a Russian region of Karelinia near the small settlement called Shunga, hence the name, on the shores of Wonga. Shungite has been used for centuries. Its lore dates back to before the reign of the great Peter the Great. The locals knew about this mystery, great powers, and used it to heal diseases and purify water. Shungite harmonizes, cleanses, and purifies. I will do a full video just on shungite alone for using elite shungite to purify water. Please check out our website www.Orgonite Ireland for all your shungite needs. Thanks for listening.